Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple house on. First we're going to make the base of it, and we're going to do that by scaling the cube to be the base. I think that's good. And now we're going to add another cube. This is going to be the size of the house. I'm making a rectangular size house. Then we're going to move it up because before there was some sticking out of the bottom. And then we're going to scale it. And we're going to move it up. And I'm going to scale it to be a bit bigger. I'm going to move it a little to the back. Okay, so now we're going to make some stairs, and the stairs are going to be leading to the door, so we're going to add a cube. We're going to move it up, and we're going to scale it. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of height to it, and then we're going to move it up. Oh, but don't move it too high because then there's going to be a gap. And then I think that's good. We're going to duplicate that. And then we're going to move it up again. And then we're going to scale it to be a little shorter. Then we're going to move it up a little bit more. Now I'm going to duplicate that, move it up, and scale it. I think I'm going to scale this one a bit too because I think it should be bigger. So now that's done, we're going to make the door. So we're going to add a cube. We're going to move it. Okay. So now we're going to scale it. This is going to be the door. And I'm going to scale it like to be in the middle of the stairs. And I'm going to make it thinner. There. And now after that, you're going to add a cube. You're going to move it out. Okay. You're going to move it to the side of the door. And now I'm going to make like the like an outlining of the door. And then we're going to scale it. And make it a little taller. Okay, so now we're going to move that closer to the door, the side of the door, and then we're going to move it up. Okay, so now you're going to duplicate that, and then you're going to move it to the other side of the door, and then you're going to duplicate that again, and move it in the middle of the door. So like there are two doors and it's separating them. And then you're going to duplicate that again, and then you're going to rotate it. And then you're going to move it up. Okay. And I'm going to scale it a bit because there's some sticking out. You can keep that if you want, but I don't like that, so I'm going to scale it. A bit bigger. And then bit sticking out again. I think that's good. Okay. So now we're gonna make the doorknob. We're gonna add a cylinder, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna move it out because it's the door is blocking it. And then we're gonna scale it down. And then we're gonna scale it. Be a little shorter. It's a doorknob. Now we are gonna move it up. Oh, we should probably rotate it as well. And then I'm gonna scale it a bit more. Okay. So now I'm gonna move it to the door. I'm gonna move it down. Up. And we're gonna move it out. Okay, now we're gonna duplicate that. And then we're gonna move it to the other side of the door. I think it could go down a bit more. Down. And I'm gonna move that out a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna make the roof, and after that we can make windows. I'm gonna make a roof by starting with a cube. So then I'm gonna go into edit mode, and I use the loop cut tool, and I just put it right in the middle, which I just did off camera. And then now I'm gonna go back into edit, object mode. Actually you should stay in edit mode. And then I am gonna select the top loop cut. I'm gonna hit G to grab and press Z to scale it on the Z axis. And then it's gonna make a roof like this. And then I am gonna scale it to make it bigger. So I'm gonna scale. Ooh, that's kind of long. Not that long. Still long. I'm gonna scale it a bit more. And then I'm gonna move it. Ooh, that's a bit big. And then move it a bit more. I'm gonna scale it. And it's still kind of big. And I'm gonna scale it a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera and then I'll come back when I did it. Okay, so I got the roof now, and then now I'm gonna make the windows. So we're gonna add a cube. Ooh, we're gonna move it. Okay, so now we're gonna scale it. then now I'm gonna move a little bit down, and I'm gonna scale it a bit. I'm gonna move it, and then now I'm gonna duplicate that, and then I'm gonna move it to the other side. Okay. Now I'm gonna make an outline for the window, but you can just click on one of the outlines we did for the door, and then duplicate that, and then just move it to the window, and then you can scale it down because it's kind of tall. The window smaller. I think that's good, and then we're gonna duplicate that again and move it to the other side of the window. Okay, and then now we're gonna duplicate that again, and we're gonna move it to the other side. And then duplicate and move it. Now we're gonna duplicate it again, but we're gonna rotate it, and then it's kind of crooked. I'm gonna rotate it a bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna scale it. Kind of small because this is gonna be the outline for the top of the window. I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna scale it a bit more. I think that's good. I'm gonna move it in a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna duplicate that and move it down to the bottom side. And then I'm gonna duplicate that for the other side, move it, and duplicate, and move it up. Okay, so now we're gonna make some windows for the other side. So I'm just gonna click on the window over here, and make sure not to press on the outline, and then duplicate that, and then I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna rotate it, and then we're gonna move it. And then duplicate that again. And then we're gonna duplicate that. And then we're gonna move it to the other side. And then we're gonna duplicate this. And then we're gonna move it to the other side. Now we're gonna duplicate the outlines. And then we're gonna move it. Okay, now we're just gonna keep duplicating. Now we're gonna duplicate for the other side. Now we're going to go back to the front and we're going to duplicate the top of the window outline. And we should probably rotate it. And let's move it out. And then we just duplicate it. Okay, now we're gonna go into material mode and we're gonna color it now, but you don't have to color this part, it's just optional. Okay, so we're gonna click the materials. I don't know what it's called, but it's this. And then we're gonna select the roof. Okay, we can make it the color and we can make it I'm gonna make it brown. I think this is good. And then we can make this part of it. And we can make it I think this is a nice color. It's kind of yellowish. And then now we're gonna do, I'm gonna make the base green. So it could be like grass. Maybe make it a little darker. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make the stairs. I can make the stairs, let's make it, this is a nice color. It's kind of hard to find the same color, so this is 0.083. Okay, and then this is 0.615. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same for the top stair. I'm just gonna guess the color now. Okay, I think same color. It looks like it. So now I'm going to color the windows. And we can make the windows kind of an orange color. And then I'm going to do these windows. Okay, so now I'm going to do the door, and then we can do the outlining last. I can make the door kind of light yellow color, like a pastel yellow. Okay. Actually, I kind of like the outlinings white. I, I think I'm gonna keep it white. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys learned how to make a house. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.